right. Welcome back, all you sorcerers, to another DSA Disney Sorcerers Arena video. So glad you guys are back here on the channel. My name is Itachi, and this is Itachi Gaming. Today, we are going to be going over Mulan. So we're going to do her kit first, and then talk about Kingdom and how she interacts with Kingdom, and then we'll do some gameplay. Then talk about princesses and how she can interact with princesses and things like that. Then, is she worth it? You know, how viable is she? And then, is she worth it? So, her basic is prepared to fight. She's going to be able to deal up to about a medium amount of damage, 565. And a 20% chance to perform a follow-up attack, which deals a little less damage and reduces the speed bar of the target that she's targeting. And then she has a 40% chance to assist other princess characters with this attack when they are attacking. So she can assist other princess characters with her basic if they're attacking. All right. Then her special number 1, Soldier Strike. This is going to deal, again, medium amount of damage, deal up to 763 damage to target opponent, inflict offense down for 1 turn, and then a 30% chance to inflict silence for 1 turn. So the silence is actually pretty big, and we'll get into that here a little bit later of why that silence is actually pretty big with interacting with Kingdom characters. Special number 2 is Fiery Distraction. Deal quite a bit more damage, 987 damage to target opponent and adjacent opponents. So she's going to go front, back kind of type of thing when you're playing. So adjacent opponents. And then inflict stun on primary target for 1 turn, 30% chance to inflict slow. Again, slow is going to be big. And then reduce speed meter of primary target by 50% if the primary target is Shan Yu. So that's going to be good for something for us for in mirror matches against Shan Yu. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Then she has a passive, Honorable Warrior. And this is when an opponent gains helpful effects, 30% chance to gain tactics. On being dealt a critical strike, she's gonna have 50% chance to gain evade. So some survivability there for her. If she gets critically struck, she's gonna get a 50% chance to gain evade, and then 30% chance to gain tactics whenever an opponent gains a helpful effect. All right, we're gonna get into our Kingdom characters now and how this kit is gonna really interact in with those characters. So let's get back over to the game and let's take a look here. We got Shan Yu. Now Shan Yu is going to be your leader, as you guys know. He's got a basic, 2 specials, a passive, and his leadership sense weakness. His basic, Sword of Shan Yu, is going to deal a good amount of damage here with a chance to chain to an adjacent opponent, and then everything else is just going to add on to damage there. First special, now it's your turn. Now this is where he headbutts and gives him a chance to actually gain an extra turn if you defeat that opponent, and get critical chance up for 1 turn as well. This deals a lot of damage in this particular with this particular hit. Special number 2, what do you see? This is going to deal a decent amount of damage, slightly less than special 1, and this is going to give all flanking, so going in a row here, to inflict defense down for 2 turns. When you take this up to level 2, he has a 50% chance of gaining offense up for this character, which is huge because he does a lot of damage. And then passive, Bow to Me. This is a reduction of a target speed meter by 30% when on dealing a critical strike with any attack performed the following. He's going to reduce that target speed meter. And then at level 3 you're going to get a so at level 2 you get an additional 5%, so at 35% by 35% you can reduce their speed meter. And at level 3 you get a 5% chance to perform an extra attack on dealing critical strike. So you can get a lot of attacks in with this guy on critical strikes. And then there's his leadership. Kingdom teammates gain 8% speed bonus. So you want to put him in a kingdom team for sure. Moving on to Aladdin, and this is where really the kingdom team is really going to play in to deal with, is with his basic called Street Rat Strike. And this is going to deal up to a medium amount of damage, 692 damage to target opponent. Deal 50% bonus if target is affected by slow or stun, which, if you remember, Mulan can do both. Moving on, he's got special number one jump ahead, deal up to this is a lot larger damage, 1400 damage about. 30% chance to an opponent, and then 30% chance to gain haste for 2 turns and gain evasion. And then if you have Jasmine as a teammate, she will assist. So you have a potential with this ability to have Jasmine assist, and because Jasmine is a princess, also have Mulan assist. So I guess it could be a 3-hit combo right here, potentially, with this team. All right. Special number 2 is Carpet, and Carpet is going to deal slightly less damage than special number 1, and it's going to hit in a flank again, so it's going to hit all flanking opponents and inflict slow for 1 turn, which automatically plays into his kit by itself. And then he's got his passive Thief's Cure, and this is just going to help him heal himself, to be completely honest with you. It's going to restore a little bit amount of health, about 292 health, 1 time to this character, and that's it. So that is Aladdin. Now let's head over to Jasmine, and her basic is deal a medium amount of damage, 401 damage to target opponent, 5% chance per Aladdin teammate to inflict offense down for 2 turns. Now we only got 2. If you add in Raja, which we'll see here, because she is a tank, she is able to summon Raja as her special 1, and he's going to actually taunt. He's a taunting tank. So Raja should be count as another Aladdin teammate, so that should be a total of 3 for her basic. And again, because she's attacking with her basic, Mulan has a chance to actually assist because she is a princess, so we have that as well. Now moving on to special number 2 is Acrobatic Assault. Deal quite a bit more damage, 927 damage to target opponent, and gain evasion. At level 2, you have a chance to call Aladdin to assist, and 50% chance for him to assist actually. And then also, again, she's a princess, she's attacking, so this is gonna end up triggering Mulan to potentially assist Jasmine with the attack as well. Then she's got a passive called Free Spirit, and this is going to grant continuous healing. It's a cleanse and takes off harmful effects. All right, so that's Jasmine. Let's move on to our next character, which is going to be Mickey, Sorcerer's Arena Mickey, and he's going to be our last character here, with his basic being right now I've got it at a small amount of damage, right, medium to small amount of damage, 395 damage to target opponent, 30% chance to inflict defense down for 2 turns, and then you're just going to increase damage at level 3, and that basic is Shooting Star. Special number 1 is a Magical Mob, and this is going to help control your opponent more with reducing their speed meter by 10% with each attack. It summons 6 brooms. This is going to deal a considerable amount more of damage, excuse me, man, about 1100 or so, and it gives you a 20% chance to decrease their speed meter. Special number 2 is Spellbinding Swirlpool. This is a big one for this team. It is an area of effect, so it's going to hit all opponents with a 30% chance to inflict slow for 2 turns. So it does about medium damage, 442. At level 3, you're going to get a plus 75% damage boost, and that's about it. Moving on to his passive Helping Hand. On teammate performing a basic attack, 10% chance to assist. You go to level 2, it goes up to 15% chance to assist. So again, if you imagine Jasmine, essentially, if she attacks with her basic, Mickey has a chance to assist and Mulan has a chance to assist, so you have a chance to get a lot of damage out with this team. So with Mulan in here, obviously Mulan is an attacker, so this is essentially going to give you an offensive role essentially with Shan Yu, an offensive role with Aladdin. You get a defensive role with Jasmine, another offensive role with Mulan. So that's 3 offensive characters and really 4 offensive characters. So this is very offensive heavy with this team, to be completely honest with you. Now we're going to get into some gameplay. So we're going to go into PvP arena and use this team and show you guys kind of how that goes, to be completely honest with you. For me, I've actually kind of switched up my team in arena, but I have been using this team. I do like it a little bit, and we'll talk about it here in a little bit. So let's go over to the game, and as you can see, I am using that team, Shan Yu as the leader. We've got Jasmine, Aladdin, Mulan, and Mickey, and then the spells I'm using are Dumbo and Duke Kaboom. So let's get in here and see what we can do here with this team. Hopefully we don't get any whammies here with the team that we play against. So we'll play a couple battles to show you guys what's going on. All right, so we're playing it looks like Mickey, Aladdin, Buzz, Jack, and the big bad wolf is actually a big problem. So let's start with see if we can get some defense down on this front row using Shan Yu. And you can see we're gonna be very, very fast here. All right, I want to go after Mickey because I don't want to get slowed, to be honest with you. So we're gonna use her special number 1. Our second special does have additional cooldown and is not actually available at the start of the game. So here we go. We're gonna use Mickey's Swirlpool here. All right, what do we get here? 2 that got hit with that. All right, and so looking at the turn meter, we're gonna have Mickey and Big Bad Wolf and stuff coming up. So we're actually just gonna go ahead and hit. Oh, just trying to hit Aladdin there. It's okay. Let's get our taunt up with Jasmine, and since that's not attacking, Mulan does not get a chance to actually assist. All right, now our opponent's going to go. There's his Mickey. Big Bad Wolf is actually very bad for us. He gets so much bonuses against heroes. Oh man, and there we go. We've got the bucket of soldiers, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. This is going to be a rough one. So let's see what we got. Buzz is going to come. He's got to hit and target that guy there. Get the assist from the bucket. All right, perfect. Now let's get back over to Mickey. Let's use a little Duke Kaboom real quick. All right, and then we're just gonna basic here on Mickey. We can't use our special yet. 791, she only hit 1 time. Let's get some additional turn with Shan Yu here. Perfect. And we want to get over here to Aladdin. He's a big damage dealer, and there you go. You see Shan Yu going to the back there. All right, let's use Dumbo. All right, perfect. And then we're gonna use Mickey's special number 1 here and get rid of Aladdin. Perfect. Now we're gonna want to start focusing in on Captain Jack Sparrow here soon, because he can be a pain in the butt. So we're gonna be hitting him here soon, and we're gonna see if we can possibly get. We're gonna lose Mickey here. Oh no, he evaded. Perfect. All right, let's see what we can do here. There's a special. Oh, he evaded. All right, here comes and another evasion, and she did not get a chance to go. But you can see she has a lot of speed here, which is very nice. So let's use this special here, and this should be able to give us slow or silence actually, and evade. Man, the evasion is real on this team. All right, we might lose Mulan here soon. Yep, we typically lose her. All right, let's see if we get rid of. Man, Jack is evading like a crazy man. All right. Holy moly, the evasion is real. They've evaded almost every single attack, which is crazy. All right, there's the charm. See, and that's what I was trying to avoid, is that charm from Jack Sparrow. I got rid of my evasion on Jasmine there. All right, let's see if we can get some slow here There we go. Jack's gone. Let's do another AoE. All right, Big Bad Wolf is gone. This is good for us. Here come the soldiers. They're gonna take out Shan Yun. All right, we should have this. Jasmine plus Aladdin are pretty good. But this is how these guys go for Kingdom. There we go. Now we just got to beat this bucket. So you see there, Mulan, I only have her at 4 stars. She is gear tier 4 though. Gear tier 5 seems to be a really good line as far as breaking there. And as far as health is concerned and things like that. Along with 5 stars, you see a big jump in health, speed, and things like that at gear tier 5 and actually 5 stars, which is really, really cool. So let's go in here again. Let's see if maybe we can get Mulan to be a little bit more active. So let's play one more and then we'll get back into the discussion about this character and how I really feel about her. I replaced Genie. So Genie was actually in the spot that she's at, and Genie is a support character. He's able to remove negative status effects and things of that nature. He's able to do some silence and things like that. So we're playing another Shan Yun again. Kind of want to use Mulan against Shan Yun, to be completely honest with you. Let's get our defense down here because she can take away his turn meter. So let's go after Shan Yun. Slows him down. There's some defense. What is this? I think offense down. Yeah, there's the offense down. All right, let's try to get, there we go. We slowed down Shan Yun. All right, let's use our carpet here in the front row. Perfect. All right, he's using his carpet. Here comes Scar. And we actually lost some turn meter there. All right, Charm. I hate Charm, man. Charm's bad. So, our basic here, we're just going to use up against him. Let's finally get our taunt up. Perfect. Hopefully we can kind of showcase some of the assisting from Mulan. That really gets pretty crazy here. Let's see if we can get rid of Jack Sparrow. Oh, he evaded. Oh, man. All right, so it's all their team coming up. We're going to lose our tank here, and Shan Yun is going to be able to go a second time and get an assist from that bucket of soldiers. Here comes Simba, ladies and gentlemen. Simba. And he's going to taunt. All right, Scar's gonna summon some more minions that are hyenas. Gotta love those guys. All right, here we go. We're coming up on our chance here. Let's start off with Duke Kaboom. All right, and then we're gonna use Dumbo here. All right, there we go. Got rid of some of those guys. And let's do this with Mickey. All right, so now this is the one. If it's Shan Yun, you can actually reduce his turn meter. So let's see if we can save that. Let's get over here to Simba. There's a critical hit. Let's see if we can get an assist from Mulan, possibly. No assist, unfortunately. All right, and let's get an evade up on my man's here. There's an assist from Jasmine. All right. So let's see if we go after Scar next. Ah, the evasion, man. What is up with all this evasion? All right, here comes their Dumbo. I really don't want Scar summoning any more minions. We do need to get over to Shan Yun here soon, and we're going to use that special with Mulan. She's going to be up next right after Scar. So there we go. We lost Mickey. We finally lost a character. We've gotten 2 of theirs down. So we're doing pretty good. That bucket, man. I don't like that bucket. All right, here we go. We're going to use our special here. This is going to hopefully inflict stun or slow. It's going to inflict stun. Stun for sure, and hopefully slow as well. And it's also going to decrease Shan Yun's turn meter. He evaded it, but we did get rid of Scar there. Hopefully get Mulan to assist. No assisting there, unfortunately. Back over to Shan Yun. That guy's dangerous. There's a lot of evading going on in his team. Is that I haven't played with Jack Sparrow yet. That might have been Jack Sparrow. All right, so there goes our Shan Yun, unfortunately. But we still got 3 characters here. There goes his. We just took his out. Down to Aladdin here next. To our special here again. There's that offense down, so he's not going to hit as hard. There's the assist, finally, from Mulan. Man, it took a minute. All right, now we just got Bucket left, and this is how this team kind of works out, to be honest with you. Pretty decent. I'm sure it gets much better once we start to work on the abilities more, and honestly, just get these characters' abilities and gear tier and stuff like that increased. So this team works out fairly well, and hopefully this is pretty close to the W. There we go. She does have a lot of speed, I will say that. She's very, very fast, which is very nice, and I do like that aspect of her. All right, we're moving on. We're going to talk about princesses here next, really, and talk about where she fits in with princesses, to be completely honest. So let's go back to the collection. I really, really do believe Mulan is going to be much better for princesses than she is for kingdom. For one, her kit on her passive, 5% bonus critical chance per princess ally. So she can really be hitting hard if you have an all princess team. I mean, you have Ariel, that's a leader here, which is just going to really give you additional health, 8% bonus maximum health. So for survivability, for things like tower and things like that, she's probably going to be good. Merida is a beast. I'm ready to start farming her, but I'm still working on downtown villains right now, so we'll get over to her eventually. And then Pocahontas also has a leadership, which I think this is a leadership you're going to want to use. And hero offense teammates gain 8% bonus offense, defense teammates gain 8% defense, and then support teammates gain 2% recovery, bonus recovery and potency. And so with this team, really, you've got yourself a tank. You've got 2 offensive characters with Mulan and Merida, and then you've got a support character with Ariel and Pocahontas here. And I think this is really where you're going to want to be with Mulan. She's able to assist princess characters, so you're going to have more chances to assist. More chances to assist characters. You're gonna have with having a full team of princesses. She's also going to be able to hit harder because of her passive here, Honorable Warrior, where she's getting a 5% bonus crit chance per princess ally. So that is pretty huge, to be honest with you, and that's where I'd probably want to actually put her, is over there in princesses. Now, is she viable? Yes, she's definitely viable in Kingdom, which should be one of the first teams that you actually farm. However, I do feel like there are some better options there for Kingdom. For example, Genie. As you can see, we had a lot of attackers when we had Mulan in there, and yes, she has a chance to assist, and you have the potential to do some really big damage with Aladdin calling Jasmine to assist, but really you're not going to be assisting that much. She's not going to get a lot of critical chance because you're going to have one princess in that team. So really, Genie, I still think is going to be better than Mulan in that situation. He gives you an actual support character, which you don't have if we do that particular lineup with Mulan, which gives you the ability to take off detrimental effects, harmful effects off of your characters. So viable, yes, that's pretty easy. I think she's going to have more viability with princesses than she does with actual Kingdom. Obviously, we have some time until we get there because I don't have a full princess team and they all need some work right now. Is she worth buying? Is it worth it? No, I'm gonna say no. Not worth buying this character at this moment. Maybe that will change in the future, but right now where the game is at, I don't think she is worth it. Kingdom without her is actually really good. I think once you get Robin Hood, really is a better replacement for Genie than Mulan is. Princesses is probably something you're gonna do farther down on the road. You can't get Pocahontas right now, I don't believe. So not being able to get her is actually pretty big. Let me just see. She is farmable in Villains campaign, so I'm not to that point. She's on 6C Elite and 7E Elite, so you can definitely actually use her, use that full team, but it seems more like a luxury type of team later on in the game. Merida, you're going to end up farming. Honestly, for Wilds, she fits into a Wilds team, and you're going to be end up farming Jasmine quite heavily because of the Kingdom characters, and you may even potentially be farming Ariel. So that's 3 characters out of this team that you potentially have at a pretty good ways before actually unlocking Mulan and Pocahontas. So but right now I would say not worth purchasing any packs for Mulan. If you get her through the events, that's fine, but I wouldn't put any additional money into it. All right, my friends, my name is Itachi, and this was Itachi Gaming. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know what I can improve on. If you liked the video, let me know what you liked about it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to smash that subscription button. All right, guys, my name is Itachi. This was Itachi Gaming. Peace out.